from the days of my youth until my adulthood. Oh, good, I must express that you are good. Ooh, ooh, let me hear you sing. Ooh, ooh, so good, so good. You kept me and you keep me. That's my testimony as a 28-year-old virgin. God's able to keep me.
Woo! Okay, we have room for how many? Just two more? One more? That's it? All right. Woo!
So, the title of my poem is called Mother of Mine. It says, she walks towards her mother, finally gaining the bravery she needs to tell the person she loves the most, her role model, her hope for a better future, her best friend, the truth about her. The secret that she's held from the whole world, hoping to be accepted, to be treated no different, to be praised for her courage and her bravery, to hear those words of understanding and feel love for who she is. Knowing her mother, the person who raised her, showed up to every soccer game, piano recital, science fair, open mic, the person who pushed her to be better, to be the best she could be, to pay no attention to adversity, will be accepted and loving, to tell her the truth, her reality. She gets nervous, scared, too many thoughts and questions running through her mind. What would she think? Maybe she already knows. What if she doesn't accept me? How should I tell her? What words do I use? I can't do this. I won't do this. It's not too late. I can just walk away. She doesn't need to know. They don't need to know. What is it, honey? What is it you need to tell me? Damn, it's too late. I have to tell my mother the truth. To speak now or forever hold my peace. Mom, I need to tell you something. I'm a lesbian and I've known this for a while. Her mother stares at her. No expression on her face, no life left in her eyes. Just blank. What could she be thinking? Why hadn't she responded? She looks at her daughter and begins to walk away. She stops and turns. How can this be? I've raised you right. I gave you all you wanted and needed. Been here through it all. Taught you the word of God. Tell me, how can this be? How can you go from being my little angel to being this sinner? That stands before me. You're no child of mine. No part of me. Just get away from me. Leave. I don't want to see you. I don't accept you. Her mother walks away. Crushed, and as she shed tears, crushed from her mother's words, you're no daughter of mine, is the last thing she hears. As she begins to realize there's nothing left to say, nothing left to do, she just cries, no, you're no mother of mine.
Woo! Yeah. Woo! Come on, we better make it fast. Come on. Yeah, one more, and then we have to wrap it up. It's excellent.
Yes.
Woo! Whoa.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
This has been wonderful, Dr. Akassi.
Thank you.
I just want to say that World Star Hip Hop video, that's not Virginia Union. This Virginia Union was in here today.
Yes.
But she just got through with a poem about her mother, but I'm going to reverse that. I have a poem about my father. And I just want to tell all the young men, before you lay down with young ladies, please be aware that there's an opportunity that you can become a father, and that is not an opportunity you should take lightly. This poem is called Michael's Girl. Bear with me, I wrote it a long time ago.
Take your time.
So I grew up a little bit after working hard to build my self-esteem because foolishly I held on to that American dream that one day me and Dad would walk hand in hand to be a team, but he had other plans like ignoring my demands and acting like he ain't hear his daughter begging, hey, Daddy, give me a chance. And I'm like, hey, dude, my heart is screaming loud. But his heart was somewhere else. Third strike was the day that he called me someone else's stepdaughter's name. And when I told him I was her, he laughed. And I'm like, this ain't no game. The fact that you don't know me is a crying ass shame, but who's to blame? Maybe it's me, because I never opened my eyes wide enough to see that I wasted time loving you and you and loving me. Constantly stressing over a nigga that didn't embrace his blessings. Shit, if I wasn't so pissed, I'd get up in his face and ask him questions like this. How do you sleep at night? You parental cop out. Knowing both of your sons are college dropouts. Mama raising 2 men alone. You see, a real father figure was what they need, but you won't there, so they turn to the weed. I feel so sorry for your son Jordan, who got 2 little girls now. And Jordan still learning to be a man because you didn't show him how, so he feeling the same way I do. But what's so funny is that your son is doing better than you. You see, he may not have that college degree, but if one can major in fatherhood, he'll have a PhD. So maybe one day, if Jordan feels like being bothered, maybe you can get some tips from your son on how to be a father. And Mikey, he doing the best that he can. You can't be embarrassed that he want to be a woman because you ain't teach him how to be a man. And my sister, doing 25 to life. Damn, I really miss her. She wouldn't even be in this mess if you took time to hug and kiss her. But what's done is done. And as for me, where were you when I cried out for help? I felt like you were taking my life, so I grabbed the pills and the knife and decided to take it myself. Where were you when I was begging for attention? You let another family come between us? So I decided to trade the relationship that I was supposed to have with my father for the pleasure of a penis. But now I know how much you cared for me. Just thinking back to the times when you wasn't there for me. And look, don't think about taking credit for my success. I ain't cool with it. Sitting there looking all fake in the face like you had something to do with it. Constantly I ask myself, what could I do to be better than shit? Nothing. Unselfishly, I ask God just to make you a better man. Not for me, it's too late for your stepdaughters. I'm scarred for life. I wish you could see that, Dad. You'll never experience the pain like that of a girl loving their deadbeat dad. So to the fathers, be careful what you do to your daughters. Disrespect and neglect to your little girl is just emotional slaughter on her part. And at the end of the day, think about that little girl you don't hold, being half-ass dad is cold and comes back tenfold when a nigga being trifling. So go ahead and keep your week-by-week penny and your child support stipends, and it stops when I'm 18, nigga. You getting excited, you out your mind. So what you find is that in my mind, you do the crime, you do the time. You made me bitter, you deadbeat nigga, so I got something for you to consider. I'm tired of asking myself, what did I do? You were supposed to cherish me instead. I was constantly getting lied to. I can't even look you in the eye, dude. I don't acknowledge you by daddy. You get no respect, Michael. Thank you.
Whoa. Wow. Whoa. We need to stand up and get